Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're on to review number 163, and today we're playing Bucky O'Hare. This is also another game I never got to play as a kid, which is kind of surprising because I really did like Bucky O'Hare as a cartoon. I would probably say it was one of my favorites to get up on Saturday morning and check out, because the story just seems so outrageous. So I kind of had high hopes for the game. And when I put it in, I just wasn't the biggest fan. Right at the start, I didn't like that the power-up jump and shoot button were basically the same thing. I would have much rather if it had been maybe like hold down to do the power-up jump, or something along those lines. I also felt like I was a victim to lots of cheap deaths, like jumping on something and having it give out with no warning. The water that damages you even though you're taller than the water that you fall in. I can understand if there was spikes or something inside the water, but when I died the water part, I was just like, why don't you just stand up? It reminds me of like the little kid that thinks he's drowning when he's in the shallow end of the pool. But really, he just needs to stand because he's actually tall enough to be in the water. It's not so much that I didn't like the game, it's more the fact that there's just so many other games I'd rather play than this one. This doesn't seem like a particularly long game, so saving or dealing with the manual really isn't much of an issue. I didn't really find the AI to be too cheap, they just kind of respawn when you go up the screen, so just something to be aware of. But let's take a look at the cover of the game. And the cover's pretty much exactly what you'd expect it to be. It's just Bucky O'Hare doing his thing with his crew. So there's really nothing all that great here. There's really nothing all that special here. It's exactly what you'd expect. But let's take a look at the back of the box and see what it has to say. Bucky O'Hare. Bucky's gonna need a lot of luck from his rabbit foot. Today's newest renegade space hero, Captain Bucky O'Hare, faces his greatest challenge. His crew, Deadeye Duck, Blinky, Jenny the Aldebaran Cat, and the genius Earth Boy Willie DeWitt, have been captured by the Toad Empire. Now you must play the role of Bucky, blasting past the fiercest toads in the Aniverse. It's an intense action arcade battle with 8 hair-raising levels. Luckily, when you rescue a crew member, you can assume their identity and take advantage of their unique fighting skills, like Jenny's Super Mind Blast or Willie's Laser Cannon.
We interrupt this package for a special bulletin from Toad Headquarters.
Greetings, Warhead. This is Toad Air Marshal coming to you live from the Toad Magma Tanker. I'm here to smash an ugly rumor going around that says you're thinking of becoming Bucky O'Hare in a futile attempt to rescue the captured crew of the Righteous Indignation. Fool, those lunkhead traitors are guarded by my elite Storm Toad troopers in 4 Toad prisons hidden throughout the planetoid belt, from the way cool ice planet to the burning hunk of lava star. So don't even think about messing with us Toads unless you want a Watt for brains hairball. Cause if you do, I'll have to blast ya with the Toad battle cruisers and double bubble high speed Toad armada tanks. That ain't the worst of it, pal. Once I've got your pointy ears in my sight, I'll drop the big bomb with crater centipedes, robo snakes, and triple threat triborgs that your guided laser wart remover doesn't have a shot against. Face it, rabbit. Try and croak us Toads, and you'll be one unlucky Bucky.
One player. So the description on the back is actually pretty cute, and I thought that was rather cool. And you know what? If I'd got this game as a kid, I would have been super happy to try and play through it as much as I could. But playing it now, it doesn't really do it for me. Overall, I'm giving Bucky O'Hare a 7 out of 10, and I'm putting this one in the further review pile, as I really didn't get too far into this game, so it'll be nice to see exactly what this game is all about later on. But anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching this review, and I will see you all later. Bye.